What's up, Sagittarius? Much love to all the subscribers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Shauna Shaw, and I'll be doing your reading for the second half of August 2021. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Just give me a minute to bring the energy in, and we'll get started. Thank you. We got the world in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the King of Swords. We got the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups. Overall energy, we got the High Priestess. So Sagittarius, y'all are really going inside, going within, tapping into your higher spirituality. Y'all are the sign of wisdom and philosophy, higher thought, understanding how spirituality in the universe works. Research, spiritual research, and getting a real grasping and understanding of spirit and divinity. You know, that's y'all bag. That's what y'all do. And y'all also go after high spiritual goals as well on the highest level of Sagittarius. And that's what y'all are tapping into if y'all haven't already started that journey yet on the highest octave of the Sagittarian energy. And for those of y'all who have been on that path, that spiritual path, you're going to a new level. You're going deeper than you've ever been spiritually. Going deeper into your consciousness. Finding the fruits. Finding more fruits. And partaking and indulging in those fruits, giving you more knowledge in your inside world. A lot of growth spiritually, whether you just stepped onto this path, or again, if you're going to a higher level, if you're ascending to a higher level on the spiritual path. Really tapping into your intuition. Really in the solo type energy, not saying too much. Some of y'all got something to say with a past. Some of y'all got something to say to a past partner. But y'all not letting it out right now. Y'all focus on y'all spiritual path and evolving spiritually. And that's really where you want to be, you know. It's self first. Especially when it comes to love. You know, y'all are really caring for y'all spiritual work right now. Y'all are really indulging in those fruits that serve you. See, we got the pomegranates back here on the little veil that she's in front of. You're eating the fruits and eating and digesting the fruits that serve you spiritually, that further take you to new spiritual levels, and really digesting it well, which means a better understanding of spirit. You know, the messages that you're getting from your higher self, and the messages that the spirit and the divine is giving you. So again, a lot of evolution spiritually. And we got the world in reverse. So recently, y'all were feeling like something was incomplete. You know, for my Sagittarius who are just stepping into higher knowledge, higher spiritual knowledge, you felt something internally with this high priestess that you wasn't doing enough, that something was missing inside of you and in your life. And that was taking the spiritual path, taking the high road. And for my Sagittarius who have been on this path, you know, y'all was feeling incomplete as well. It's like you wasn't on a high enough plane that you would like to be in. So you're taking the time out to do your studying, do your meditation. Meditation is very important for you right now, Sagittarius. Some of y'all need to meditate or take more time out in meditation, so these new downloads and insights can come to you. But y'all recognize that something was incomplete in y'all life, and y'all taking the time out to see exactly what it is with the high priestess. And make it happen for yourself. To go to the next level. Some of y'all been frustrated that y'all hadn't gone to as high of a level as y'all hope to be at this point in y'all life. But that's all changing right here. You tapping in the higher spiritual consciousness, in your higher self. And for my Sagittarius who have a lot to say, or who want to say something to a past romantic partner, you've been feeling like You want to complete that as well. You want to come into union again. You know, that's really what y'all been working on with the high priestess as well. Doing research. If you one of my Sagittarius who are a twin flame, you've been doing more research on that and bettering yourself. Because you know, on the twin flame journey, it's all about the progression of self and in the soul and making the self whole and completing your spiritual work individually before you can come into reunion, I should say. So y'all really taking the time out to put in that work to make union happen again, to make reconciliation happen. And with the King of Swords, y'all are very much so focused on making this cycle complete. You know, whether it's going to a higher spiritual level and or coming back into union with your soul partner. You really focus on that. You're really determined with that. And with the High Priestess, you see we got the King of Swords. He got the butterflies and the crescent moons on his throne. So this is transformation of the mind and tapping into higher intuition. Tapping into higher intuition, very high intuition with the High Priestess. See, she got the moon at her feet, which means that it's easy. You know what I mean? The new spiritual state that you in, your spiritual insights and downloads and understanding and guidance is coming at an easier rate, at a faster rate too. And you're understanding it more of what you need to be doing and what's currently happening, what you need to do moving forward. And with the King of Swords, you are unwavering in the mind. You know, this is what you focus on. This is what you locked into. You know, everything else is just a distraction to you. It's all about the spiritual path right now. And if you are dealing with a twin flame situation or a soulmate that you want to get back to, you're still focused on your spirituality and your spiritual evolution first, which is excellent. That's the place that you need to be in. You know, you still got love for this past person, if that's the situation that resonates with you, but you're still kind of detached and focused on your spirituality, evolving spiritually, evolving the mind state, evolving the soul. And that's the energy that's going to bring that right in for you. You're putting yourself first, yourself and your spiritual journey first. Then we got the Queen of Wands. Again, more independent energy. You're gaining more confidence in your spirituality. You're gaining more power in your spirituality. Seeing beneath the surface level of things in this higher state of spirituality and higher awareness. Some of y'all are confident about this past connection, this past soul connection, the twin flame connection. You're seeing beneath the surface, even though y'all are not together and it don't look like movement is really happening like you want it to on the surface. You can see underneath, and you can see that the work that you're putting in spiritually is paying off. It's making you energetically stronger and attracting this person back to you. Some of y'all know it's meant to be for you, despite how circumstances may physically look. And the Queen of Wands, she's a magnet for great things to come to her and loving energy to come to her. So y'all definitely bringing this person back to you. Some of y'all. And she's holding this sunflower. This is new life and new hope. You know, y'all are optimistic about this reunion, if that resonates with you. But all in all, you're confident about your future in general and your spiritual path. That's what you all about. You on that first. You locked into that first right now. Your spiritual evolution. And it's giving you strength. It's giving you new life, new energy. It's making your manifestation abilities more powerful. And we got the Knight of Pentacles with this Queen of Wands. Everything that you've been working on is coming towards you. It's coming to you. All the work you've been putting in is not in vain. Soulmate situation or just on your spiritual path, in your financial pursuits, your material pursuits. It's all coming towards you because you're so tapped in with spirit. You know, the higher you go in spirit, the more energy and power that you have to manifest. And with this world in reverse, it's like some of y'all is like, God damn, when is my manifestations coming in? You know, it's still not here. It should be here by now. But it's coming in. It's definitely coming in. It's definitely moving for you. And intuitively, deep down, you know that. But I ain't gonna lie, it is a pain in the ass when it just take a long time. It seems like it just take forever when it should have been here by now. But it's coming in for you. Just keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the main prize, which is your spiritual evolution with this high priestess. And the love and the money will come in right with that. Everything that you're trying to manifest will come in with that. And we got the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is speaking on that goddamn, when is it coming? You know, I'm putting in all this work, all this spiritual work. I'm taking new leaps spiritually. I'm studying more. I'm meditating more. I'm understanding the spiritual more. So it seems like it should be here. I should be seeing more signs. You know, you had a little mental conflict with yourself about that. Or they should be here by now. You know, how long do it goddamn take? So you had to get through that. Y'all had to work through that. Work through the ego consciousness. You know, some of y'all might have felt like giving up on this if you're on a twin flame journey. And some of y'all might have been discouraged that your manifestations aren't moving fast enough. Some of y'all might have doubted that it's happening in the past. You know, thoughts of doubt might have crept up in your head and had you feeling down, you know, really put your energy low. But again, you tapped in the spirit, you know, and you're confident in everything that you're doing right now. You're confident in the whole process because it's all happening for you. You intuitively know that. You have enough spiritual insight and wisdom to know that. And we got the Six of Cups, y'all. Speaking on this past partnership, past soul connection. I'm waiting on it to come in, thinking about this person. Thinking about the good times y'all shared, even if it was brief. Really had you like, you know, again, battling those doubts that this person will return to you with the Six of Cups. And if you're not dealing with a soul connection, this is you becoming more in that childlike state, you know, and believing, really believing that what you're doing is worth it on your spiritual path, and what you're trying to manifest is worth it, and it is working underneath the surface. You know, children, they believe, you know, they don't have doubts, they don't have limitations, they don't have fears like that. They're playful. They in a play world, they in a dream world. And so are you in this high priestess energy, in this high awareness. Understanding really how spirit and manifestation works and goes hand in hand. You're mastering that. in that childlike energy, that childlike state, really believing in it, really pure of heart in it. Children are anything that they want to be, and they can do anything that they want to do. They believe they can do anything that they want to do. And also, people are nice to children generally. So the universe is coming in and it's going to give you great things, being in this high spiritual awareness and understanding. Children get gifts. And the universe is coming in with the gifts. It's coming in with the goods for you. What you've been waiting on, what you've been working on. Now we're about to clarify the world. I got a lot of energy with this world card. Damn. We got the Eight of Swords. We got the Seven of Pentacles. And we got the Three of Pentacles. So with this Eight of Swords, clarifying this world in reverse, y'all felt stuck, Y'all felt like y'all couldn't move. You felt like y'all were in a state where you didn't know how to move forward with this world in reverse. Some of y'all didn't know what was missing in your spiritual path, what's next in your spiritual path. Even though y'all were on it, y'all didn't know the steps to take to continue to move forward and go to a higher level. Some of y'all were trying a lot in the past, in the recent past, but you didn't feel it, You felt like you wasn't making any progress spiritually. More progress than you feel like you wasn't making another jump spiritually. And you didn't know what to do, And for y'all who's dealing with this soul connection, this twin flame connection, you felt like everything you was doing was not helping the situation. You couldn't see anything happening on the surface. And it felt like, all the actions you were taking to do that self-work to make union happen again was going null and void. Like you wasn't even doing it, like it didn't even matter. Yeah, and this Seven of Pentacles is speaking on the time and the work put in for your manifestations, whether it be twin flame, soulmate, material, goals, and taking another step spiritually, going into higher consciousness. You feel like you put a lot of time and effort into it, a lot of work into it. Really put a lot of details into it too, and really overseeing it. trying to see the growth in everything that you was doing, but you wasn't seeing it because it wasn't moving that fast. It gave the illusion like nothing was happening on the surface. But it was all in your head. This is the Eight of Swords. Swords is the mind and thought process. It was all in your head. Your manifestations were growing. The seeds that you were planted are growing and have been growing. As we see with this Knight of Pentacles again. And that's part of the spiritual progress, the spiritual path, believing and having faith in the unseen as the High Priestess, which y'all are tapped into right now. Y'all are seeing in the unseen. And with the Queen of Wands, with this cat right here, this black cat, cats have excellent vision in the nighttime. They're most active at night, especially black cats, representing the magic behind everything. Some of y'all might be seeing black cats. Some of y'all might have recently seen a black cat on this Friday the 13th, which is good luck, great spiritual luck. It means you're gonna have a spiritual experience soon, and y'all certainly have, because y'all done upgraded spiritually. And again, with this King of Swords, this y'all new mind state. Y'all faith is y'all strength right now. Y'all faith in the divine and faith in spirit and faith in yourself, that you can bring in all the things that you're working for. Again, you're locked into that kind of mind state. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's all being worked out by you and Source and Spirit. Keep putting in that work. Keep listening to the spiritual guidance that you are getting with this High Priestess. Keep being receptive to Spirit and keep working. Keep being diligent, because you are in co-creation with Spirit and Source. It's building your grand vision of the things that you want to manifest in your life with this big old cathedral right here. And Spirit is telling you, giving you the directions on what to do to help you out. Your vision is being created. And there you go. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Cups. Your life is turning into everything that you want it to be. Joy, bliss, happiness, reunion again. Some of y'all gonna come into union and have a family. Y'all are gonna be totally fulfilled by keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the work. You're gonna be totally emotionally fulfilled and glad you stayed on the path. Glad you stayed on the spiritual path. Glad you went harder on the spiritual path. Glad you went harder with your faith. It's bringing in your total joy and fulfillment. And you're seeing the beauty in this whole process. The process in the faith, in the feeling of all your manifestations coming to pass for you is keeping you going and taking you to a higher level as well, spiritually and energetically. You're attracting, with all that good energy, you're attracting that same good energy towards you just by feeling it inside of you with this Queen of Wands right here. Now we're about to clarify the Queen of Wands. we got the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Wands. So this is a new breakthrough mentally to go right with this King of Swords. Seeing things from a higher level, a higher spiritual level with this High Priestess. You really got a lot of divine wisdom coming into the crown chakra. More balance. You're more balanced in this new higher spiritual level. And it's giving you the mental fortitude to keep pushing and to keep cutting through the illusions of the physical, the 3D realm. Because again, you're understanding that what's going on underneath the surface and what's going on underneath your surface. And then again, the divine is coming in and giving you more wisdom and insights on how to move forward and how to sharpen your spiritual skills that you already have. There's a sharpening and a better mastery of the spiritual skills that you already got, the spiritual processing that you already have. You're becoming sharper spiritually and mentally. And coming out as your true self, it's like y'all tapping into the highest parts of your mind. The mind is just going to a totally new level with this High Priestess. Y'all spiritual skills is getting an upgrade. And a lot of y'all are going to start speaking y'all truth, Some of y'all might have went public with, well, I ain't going to say go public, but y'all might have made it known about the path that y'all on to friends, family, people like that, maybe even co-workers. And you're going to own that. You standing in that power. That is your power. Your spirituality is your power. So stand in it. If somebody got something to say about it, cut that shit down. Especially with this Queen of Wands. She gonna say what's on her mind. She's gonna express how she really feels about any type of situation. So, yeah, stand on your truth, stand on your power. Your spirituality is your power, Sagittarius. And you're cutting down the illusions of the 3D realm. You're seeing past that into the spirit, into the divine. Bottom of the deck, we got the King of Pentacles. Really being solid in your spirituality, rock solid in your spirituality. This is the highest of the minor arcana pentacles suit. A real spiritual transformation with the grapes on them. Grapes being crushed, turning to wine, and it's signifying the upgrade of the spirit and of the Christ consciousness being developed inside the body, inside the human body. Really detached from the physical. You see, he got the foot over this whatever this is, like a carving of Taurus, the bull Taurus. It's a detachment of the physical while being in the physical and being more in tune with the spirit, which gives you more power over the physical to manifest everything that you want to manifest. You see, he got the flowers on his crown, and that signifies beauty and growth springing from the physical. Beauty and growth and spirit growing out of the physical. You're making your physical more beautiful, being in this divine wisdom and manifesting all what you've been working on with this Knight of Pentacles. So again, be rock solid in your spirituality and keep going to new heights. The King of Pentacles is always expanding as well. So keep expanding in your spirituality and ground in it. Root yourself in it. And keep growing your roots and your leaves outwardly and expanding. Now we're about to clarify the Five of Swords. If I didn't mention, great manifestation with the King of Pentacles, I'm gonna say it again if I already said it. Great manifestation from being in tune with your higher spirituality and being one with spirit. Now we're about to clarify Five of Swords. He just couldn't stay away. The King of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Swords. The ego is no longer getting to you. You're no longer discouraged about the physical because you're mastering the physical, because you're mastering the spiritual. Going to higher places spiritually and consciously. As above, so below. As within, so without. It's expressing itself on the physical. It's going to show itself on the physical even more. You're on top of your manifestation skills by being on top of your spirituality. The faith comes first. The seeds come first. And the faith that the harvest is gonna come comes first. Then the growth comes. You nurture it. You care for it, and then the growth comes out of the earth. So really being on top of solidifying your spirituality, because again, your spirituality is your power right now. It is your power, period. Not just right now. Right now and moving forward. So you're manifesting. You're manifesting more than it looks. And it's going to surprise you how it just popped like that. Pop like it is, You might see a little bit of growth tomorrow. And then next month you might see a whole big patch of growth. Life happens like that. And if you on that twin flame journey and trying to manifest a soulmate back into your life, in the recent past you communicated with them. You communicated with them in the recent past, and they might have shut you down. They might have shut the communication down and had you feeling down and discouraged about the situation. Like none of the work you're putting in is even worth a damn, because they still the same motherfucker that I stopped talking to a couple months ago, not really giving me no communication and no room for communication to even talk about anything meaningful. But then, maybe sooner than you know it, they come back a new person, Life is full of surprises like that. That little sprout gonna turn into a whole patch for you. You're gonna be surprised the next time you talk to this person. They could be totally different, totally changed for the better. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. It's definitely what you've been waiting for. This is what you're passionate about, your goals, your manifestations. reconciliation with your twin flame if that's the case for you. But in this high priestess, you've been going inside, keeping quiet, not really communicating with this person if you're trying to manifest somebody back into your life and just focusing on yourself and your spirituality. But you still holding on to what you really want and everything that you're passionate about and everything that you want to come into your life. And it's coming towards you. Patience is coming towards you. It's coming in for you. And the high priestess is all about patience too. Receptive energy requires being patient as well. So now we're about to pull some cards on your love life. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. That was literally the title. Divine timing was definitely in the title of the last reading that I did for y'all on the first half of August. Love yourself first, most definitely. And we got to make the effort. Bottom of the deck, we got this could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You understand that more now than ever with this high priestess, because you tapped into higher divinity, higher understanding, higher spirituality. And working on yourself in the meantime, in between time, until it's time for y'all to reconnect. Continue to wrap yourself up like these two angels right here. Wrap yourself up and cloak yourself in spirit and in self-love. Just like this high priestess, she draped too. Just like these angelic figures, she's draped as well from head to toe. For some of y'all, I'm getting the feeling that this new full moon in Aquarius that's coming up on the 22nd is going to be major for y'all's reconciliation with y'all past soulmate. You gotta love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You understand that too with this high priestess. You're staying to yourself. Continue to working on your higher spirituality and your self-love and manifesting the life that you want to have for yourself independently of anybody else. Going into your inner world and creating through your subconscious mind. And this past partner, they're taking notice, like some of y'all might have overextended in the past. Or some of y'all could have came back around like almost clockwork, they could probably feel when you was going to come back and try to initiate some type of communication or contact, you know. But you've done a good job of putting yourself first, focusing on your life and your development. And that helps the situation too, on the twin flame journey, on the soulmate journey. You know, it put a little pressure on them to get themselves right. I ain't gonna say pressure, but it puts a little more initiative. And just to be honest, you know, it makes people see you more valuable. You know, especially if somebody's operating at like an ego consciousness or whatever. So keep loving on yourself first. Keep putting your development first in all areas. And now we got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Again, you're in this high priestess energy. This high priestess energy is really all over your love life. This high priestess is all over your love life. Your spirituality is all over your love life. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You've been guided to keep quiet, stay to yourself, and focus on yourself. Keep making that effort. That's the effort that you need to take. Keep loving on yourself. Keep loving on your inner child and developing it spiritually and manifesting your physical goals as well. These are the steps that you're guided to take. And it's going to bring your partner into you and back to you. And we got, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You definitely have. You've been putting in the work to make reunion happen again, to make union happen again. All through the high priestess energy. So, simple as that. Now we're about to clarify worth waiting for. We got the Eight of Swords again, but this time in reverse. We're going right back to this high priestess, higher spirituality and wisdom and understanding. It's taking you out of this state of feeling like nothing is happening, nothing is moving for you. It's taking you out of despair and sadness and being discouraged. That energy is no more. You already know what time it is. You already know what's necessary. You know what you need to do. You know what needs to happen to make this union happen again. And again, you're understanding and accepting and flowing with divine timing. Because you're at a higher state, a higher state spiritually. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you're bringing into. This is why you're putting in the work. The solid the solid foundation in yourself, putting in this work and effort in yourself so y'all can come back together and have this together in abundance of love and in abundance of support for each other. But you gotta have that in yourself first, and you understanding that with the High Priestess. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is not built overnight. It literally takes divine timing to have the Ten of Pentacles. If it be in love or financially. In your case, it's both. Now we're about to clarify, love yourself first. We got the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is speaking of the disappointments on the reunion with this person that you wanted in the past, you know, the failed attempts, you know, the tries and the fails, just to see if you could make any progress. But it wasn't that. You know, they wasn't in that energy, they wasn't in that space. Because they wasn't in that space within themselves, you know. And again, with the High Priestess, you're understanding how this whole thing works. You've loved yourself first. You've went deeper into yourself and followed your spiritual guidance and wisdom and took the steps needed to make this thing happen the right way. And it makes you more attractive. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Wands. You knowing what it takes to walk through this portal of happiness and joy and reunion with this person. It's literally went from being sad about not being in reunion with this person, not having a reunion with this person, to having a reunion with this person. A celebration. Good times, good vibes, good energy between the two of y'all. Really embracing each other. Stability, again, more stability. 4 is the number of stability. And it's gonna be a long time coming between y'all. Now we're about to clarify, make the effort. We got the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. The more work you put in on yourself, your own goals, your own personal goals, your independent goals, in reaching higher states of spirituality and going deeper into your spirituality and yourself, your mind and consciousness, brings you closer to your wish fulfillment. Keep making that effort. Keep putting in that work. Keep being passionate about this whole thing. You see his head is red. His hat is red. So have that passion of self and soul development on your mind at all times. Stay in that King of Swords energy. Keep that passion in your mind about your own personal progress And it's going to bring in your wish fulfillment, your romantic wish fulfillment. Person from the past will return in new energy, in the energy that you would like them to be in. The energy making them compatible to be with you. Y'all can be with each other. And you're going to be proud of this whole journey and this whole process. Proud of the inner strength that you found in yourself to keep pushing forward and to put yourself first and to further evolve yourself regardless of any feelings that you have for somebody else. Remember again, the High Priestess is a solo energy. She can be by herself. She can be alone. Because she realizes that the self is the all. And once you're in that energy, the all is the self. The all comes to the self. Bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Pentacles again. It's coming in for you, Sagittarius. Don't fret, don't worry. Stay in this High Priestess energy. Keep investing in yourself, your goals, and your spirituality. You know, all the things that you want to manifest is coming towards you. Keep your eye on the prize. And stay on the horse. Stay putting in the work. Now we're about to conclude your reading with some guidance and messages from Spirit. We got memories. Bottom of the deck, we got Animal Kingdom. Memories either recently came out for Libra, or either Libra, Virgo, or Scorpio. So y'all twin flames could be Libra, Virgo, or Scorpio. So take that if it resonates for you. But memories, your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So with these memories, go hand in hand with the Six of Cups. Y'all are having nostalgia. Y'all are having deep nostalgia every now and then for this person, even though you focus on yourself with this High Priestess. Real vivid, watery nostalgia with this person, being in this High Priestess energy. You miss this person even though you're focused on self, which is a very tall task to do. But when these memories come up and you think about this past person, and y'all not in union right now, it's okay, it's okay to think about this person from time to time if they come up. It's supposed to happen. It's part of the whole process. It's part of the soulmate and the twin flame process. You're gonna have strong memories about this person, and energetically feel them here and there. But again, just stay focused on you and focus on the good memories with this person. Don't focus on their shadow side. You know, the side that doesn't want to embrace you right now or didn't want to embrace you in the past. Don't let those memories get you down. Because remember, we had this Five of Swords that came up. Bad memories and disappointing memories and memories that don't make you feel good. It made you feel like it was pointless and that nothing was working. That drains your energy. That takes you out of the manifestation energy. Because it's a test of faith, which is what this journey and this spiritual path is all about, especially on the twin flame path and the soulmate journey. It's all about faith and the development that putting in this work is all worth it, because it's ultimately for your own completion anyway. What you are realizing with this high priestess, and that's what you focus on entirely with this King of Swords. You're focused on your highest development first before anything else. So don't let bad memories or disappointing memories take you out of your zone. When this person does pop up in your consciousness, think of the good times and feel the good energy again. Feel that bliss and that joy and that unconditional love that y'all had for each other when everything was good between y'all two. When y'all just met, when y'all was in that honeymoon phase, that beginning phase. Let those memories propel you to keep putting in your work to manifest your goals. And we got Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So, if y'all have been seeing like some unusual animals or insects as of late, or you've been having animals in birds and different insects in your dream state with this high priestess energy, y'all need to read up on that. Read up on the spiritual meaning of these animals, because they all got powers and attributes and totems that'll help you in your life. That's why they pop up in your life like that and in your dreams like that, to give you more insight. It's more of the spiritual understanding. It's more of the divine and your higher self talking to you through these symbols of animals in the physical or in the dream world. That really helps me a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever especially when I dream about an animal, I always do the research on it. And it's always relevant to what I'm going through. So do your research on these animals that pop up in your consciousness and your awareness in the physical or in dream state. It's going to help you to give you more guidance on what's going on currently and how to move forward in your life. So that concludes your reading, Sagittarius. If it resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you need your own personal reading from me, my contact info will be in the description. Until next time, Sagittarius.